Ramesh, do you know how the celebration started?
Yes, we are here to share few information about the grand day. Celebration of Teachers' Day was started by the first Vice President of India, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who was born on 5th September 1888. He was also a great scholar. He had a passion for teaching and was also awarded the Bharat Ratna.
Once, when some of his students asked to celebrate his birthday, Dr. Radhakrishnan told that he would be very honored instead of celebrating 5th September as his birthday if we celebrated as Teachers' Day.
This truly shows how much he was dedicated to teaching and passionate about paying respect to all the teachers.
Thus, every year we celebrate Teachers' Day to mark the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Here are our class 6 and 7 are proud to take over the grand day.
A good education can change anyone. A good teacher can change everything. Happy Teachers' Day. We all cherish the memory of that one teacher who left an unforgettable mark on our lives. Whether they ignited a passion for a new subject within us, supported us with words of inspiration, or simply offered a comforting presence. Doctors, firefighters, and many other professionals may get all the prize of being real-life superheroes. But don't neglect our unsung icons. It's none other than teachers. Our extraordinary educators tirelessly dedicate themselves to steering everyone towards your success. It's time to kickstart the day. A very special welcome to our chief guest, Reverend Father A. Suresh. He is the spiritual director of St. Augustine Minor Seminary, Tiruchy. He is an executive secretary for Interreligious Dialogue and Christian Unity, Catholic Bishops' Conference of India, New Delhi. He was a former principal and correspondent in St.James Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Tiruchy. We are glad to welcome you, Father. I render my warm greetings to our special guest, Mrs. M. Mangala Mary, who had 39 years of experience as a Tamil PG assistant in Phlominal's Higher Secondary School, Tiruchy. She also attended more than 1,000 programs and 500 Patimandrams. He has won so many awards, including more than 9 Nallasiriyar awards. We are highly privileged to welcome you, our special guest, on this grand day. We welcome you, ma'am. I have a great pleasure to welcome the guest of honor, Mr. G. Pushparaj, retired AHM from St. Joseph College Higher Secondary School. He had 38 years of experience as a Tamil teacher and 25 years of experience as an NCC master. Also, he specialized as a scriptwriter of Veerama Munivar drama, audio visual. We welcome you, sir. My hearty welcome to Reverend Father Ramesh, Parish Priest, Malampatti, who is also one of our St. James family. We welcome you, Father. My heartiest welcome to our respected correspondent, Reverend Father Joseph, and our beloved principal, Ma'am Mrs. Jacqueline Immaculate, who are the backbones of our school. We welcome you, Father. We welcome you, ma'am. I extend my sincere welcome and hearty greetings to our esteemed teachers and non-teaching staff and my dear students. We feel privileged to have you on this grand day. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Prayer is not asking, it's longing of the soul. renewal. It's both an incredible expression of faith and humble gestures of surrender towards the divine. Let's forget about the hassles of life and focus on the tranquility within us.
Thank you, choir, for your divine song. To infuse our day with serenity and a sense of purpose, let's begin with a prayer. It's a time to connect and seek blessings for the day ahead. Let's call Master Nestor, Miss Aditi Meenakshi, Master Shahid Shahjahan, and Master Irfan Fazal for the reading from the holy books.
Reading from the Holy Bible, Romans chapter 12, verses 6 to 7. Teaching is a spiritual gift. In His grace, God has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. So, if God has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as God has given you. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. If it is giving, give generously. If God has given you the leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. And if you have a gift for show kindness to others, do it gladly. In these verses, we are defined by God's grace, and spiritual gifts such as leadership, teaching, encouragement, and showing kindness. I cannot think of better words to describe our profession. At the end of a hard day, prayerfully consider your role in a child's life and remember your why, because teaching is a spiritual gift. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God.
Reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 34. Tatvitti prani padena paribrashnena sevaya upadeshyanti de jnanam jnanis tattva darshinaga. Translated. Learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Enquire from him with reverence and render service unto him. Such as an enlightened saint can impart knowledge into you, because he has seen the truth.
Guru Govind do kade kaake langum pai, Balihari Guru aapne Govind diyo batai. Kabirdas asked a question to his students that when the God and Guru both are standing in front of you, whom will you worship? I answered that I will worship God.
But Kabir Das told that I will worship Guru because he only taught me about God.
Reading from Sahih al-Bukhari 50:27. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best among us is the one who teaches others what he has learned. In the same way, teachers are the people who share their knowledge by enriching the children toward the righteous path.
It's a great pleasure for me to share the stage with you all today on this very exciting occasion. I am delighted to have the opportunity to address such a talented gathering of guests. Special thanks to Chief Guest for accepting invitation for being here us today. It's time to honor the dignitaries. I now request our correspondent, Reverend Father S. Joseph, to honor our Chief Guest, Reverend Father A. Suresh. We welcome you, Father.
Call upon our chief guest, Mrs. M. Mangalam Mary, to acknowledge her honor. I request you, ma'am. I am delighted to call our guest of honor, Mr. Pushparaj, to accept the honoring. We welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir. I am glad to call one of our St.James Academy family member, Reverend Father Ramesh, to accept the honoring. Thank you, Father. Without further ado, I am honored to invite Reverend Father A. Suresh to deliver the presidential address. Kindly grace us with your words of wisdom and share the strategic directions your invention for us. As we look forward, their illuminating insights, let's extend a warm welcome with the thunderous round of applause. My dear students, let's lend our ears and hearts to our esteemed chief guest. The stage is all yours, Father.
Dear Reverend Father Joseph, the correspondent of James Academy, Mrs. Jacqueline, the principal of James Academy, and the respected teachers and my dear students. It is a great privilege for me to be with you on this great occasion when the teachers are celebrating and remembering Dr. Radhakrishnan's Day. When this podium was moved from that side to this side, I was reminded of the former Chief Minister Annadurai. Most of you must be knowing. He is very short in his height, so when he was standing in front of the podium, only half of his face was shown. So one of the party member, he brought a stool and put in front of that podium and asked him to climb and speak on that. Then Annadurai, the chief minister, told, see, the party person is very much interested to raise his leader, he said. So I was reminded of that. And today, it is a great day for all of us. And when we think of Sarvapalli, Dr. Radhakrishnan, it is a great inspiration for all of us. All those who are interested in teaching and all those who are interested in learning. See, there is a proverb, some are born great, some are made great, and few are becoming great. See, some are born great because they have a great tradition. They have a good background. They have sufficient money for education and other things. So, they are born with silver spoon and they born great. For example, the first president of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, he was born great. Because his father Motilal Nehru was also great, they are from a rich tradition. Therefore, they were born great. Some became great. For example, the teachers, particularly the doctors, engineers, they want their sons also and daughters to be engineers and doctors. So they help them, and the children are made great in the society. But only a few people became great in the society and make their name ever remaining in the history. And that's what Dr. Radhakrishnan did in his life. See, he was born on 5th September 1888 in a small village. In a small village, he was born. The town is not much known. In that village, Tiruchy, he was born, and then he had his education in the same town, primary education. And afterwards, he did his high school in government school. In government school, there is no English medium, there is no posh things, everything is limited. See, now all of you, the students, you are studying in English medium, particularly in Central Board. So you have the fortunate from the beginning, whereas Dr. Radhakrishnan did not have such kind of fortunate life in his beginning. Then afterwards he was in the Christian College, Madras, for his philosophical studies. See, throughout his academic life, he received scholarship throughout his life, from primary section up to his master's degree in philosophy. He received scholarship because of his education capacity and also the studious nature, committed to the work, studies and everything. Therefore, throughout his academic life, he received scholarship and studied. See, in the beginning itself, the students told certain things about Dr. Radhakrishnan. Therefore, I don't want to repeat that, but only pinpoint certain things that are very inspiration for us all. He entered his career or saved his career in the Madras Presidency College. Afterwards, he was in Mysore and then Calcutta teaching philosophy as professor. See, the person who was committed for education, and he enjoyed his teaching ministry. As a result of that, he became Vice Chancellor for 4 universities. He was Vice Chancellor for Andhra University, he was Vice Chancellor for Mysore University, Delhi University and Banaras University. In all these reputed universities, he served as a Vice Chancellor. Something very great. A man who was born in an ordinary middle class was raised to the highest level because of his commitment and hard work and interested in his academic life. I think for students, this is a very important thing to remember, that they should commit themselves for their academic life, and also take all the opportunities given to them in order to develop their knowledge. That is very important. For that, we have to have Dr. Radhakrishnan as a model. And afterwards, he started his career in Madras University Presidential College, and from there onwards, see, he was appointed as an ambassador to Soviet Union. A great honor for him. Ambassador to the Soviet Union means it's not an ordinary thing. From 1949 till 1952, he was ambassador there. And see, afterwards in 1952, he was appointed the Vice President of India. 10 years he was Vice President. And afterwards in 1962, he was appointed President of India, succeeding Rajendra Prasad, the second President of India. See, how is that he could rise to that level? It is mainly because of his commitment. And not only in Indian University, and also in Oxford University, he had a chair to teach as a professor the Eastern religion and ethics. It was a great honor. We can enumerate number of things in his life, but all that should not be in the book, but it should enter into our minds, and it should encourage our career as students and as teachers. It is for that we are celebrating this day. So the government honored him with a great civilian reward, that is Bharat Ratna, in 1954. And afterwards, he was president from 62 till 67. See what happened, how is this day came into existence, the Teachers' Day. The Teachers' Day came into existence on 1962, on his birthday, 77th birthday. He was celebrating. The students, his own students, came and asked him, "We want to celebrate your birthday." And see what he said, "You can celebrate my birthday, but celebrate it as Teachers' Day." So from 1962, the Teachers' Day came into existence, and then we are celebrating that. Why he made it? Usually when people are greeted during their celebration, the birthday celebration, they'll be very happy to be honored as a person born. But whereas he wanted to honor the teachers. He wanted to honor the teachers because throughout his life, he was very happy to be a teacher. To be a teacher is a great honor, he considered it. Therefore, he told, "Celebrate my birthday as Teachers' Day." And today we all gathered here in order to honor Dr. Radhakrishnan, not only to honor him, but to get a lot of inspiration from his life and lifestyle. He is the man who lives in history and makes history because of his lifestyle. And you know, when he speaks about the teachers, he always speaks about the Guru-Shishya relationship. Guru-Shishya relationship in old tradition, in Ramayana and Mahabharata, what we see, the student go and remain with the Guru for many years. There is a great relationship, and both of them work together, and the student comes out after a long time, maybe some 10-15 years, master of all trades. That's what he wanted the teachers to do for the students, because the students are spending most of the time with the teachers. Half of the day they are spending with the teachers. Around 9 o'clock they come to the school, and then around 4 o'clock they leave the school. The prime time of the day is spent with the teachers. Therefore, the teachers have enormous responsibility, a real commitment, and the deep sense of service, because they are building up. What they are building up? They are not putting up buildings, but they are building up the life. The students are becoming the life structure of future India. And there, the teachers are there to make the student not only his particular life as a doctor, engineer, or some other professional work, but they have to lead a life with real commitment. Therefore, the future society is in the hands of students, and the students are in the hands of the teachers. Therefore, without teachers, there can be future for students, and there can be no future for the society at large. That is the responsibility of the teachers. That's why Dr. Radhakrishnan, it was a great inspiration for him to make that September 5th a Teachers' Day. It was an inspiration because it was his life. To be a teacher is a great honor, he considered. And that's why he wanted to give real honor to the teachers. And most of the time he was speaking about the teachers. 1 or 2 quotes I will make, and with that I conclude. See, what is that? If anyone thinks that he knows everything, he stops reading. If anyone thinks that he knows everything, he stops reading. That means knowledge stops when someone thinks, I know that. So that is not good. Learning is going on with never-ending pace. From cradle to graveyard, people are supposed to learn continuously. And there are many things we do not know. And if someone says, I know, then he is losing a great thing in his life. In Tamil, they used to say, Kattrathu kayyalavu, kalladadu kadal alavu. That's what the feeling of Dr. Radhakrishnan, and he says, don't say that you know everything. Say that you know something and try to learn the rest of it. And the second one, he is telling, a teacher is like a candle. The candle consumes itself in order to brighten the life of the students. So the brightness of the students depends upon the teacher's sacrifice and the commitment. Therefore, simply celebrating this day as Teachers' Day is not enough. What I have learned, in what way I am inspired, in what way Dr. Radhakrishnan is shaping my life as a role model, that is more important, not only to the students, but also to the teachers. Therefore, my dear teachers and my dear students, remember that we are celebrating the birthday of a great person of India. The person who was, while he was living, a great role model for many people. And throughout the world, he appeared to be role model for many people. And being an Indian, he should be a role model for all of us first and foremost. Therefore, let us remember him gratefully and get ourselves inspired by his teaching and learn till we find our end. Thank you very much.
We are fortunate to have as a chief guest whose expertise and insights will provide valuable learnings to all of us. Your inspiring words have indeed provided us with a meaningful roadmap to strive towards. Thank you once again, Father.
உலகில் 2 புனிதமான இடங்கள் உண்டு. ஒன்று தாயின் கருவறை, மற்றொன்று ஆசிரியரின் வகுப்பறை. தாயின் கருவறையில் ஒருவன் உயிர் பெறுகிறான். ஆசிரியரின் வகுப்பறையில் அவன் அறிவை பெற்று சிறந்த மனிதனாகிறான். இப்படி பல மேதைகளை உருவாக்கி கொண்டிருக்கும் ஆசிரியர்களை பெருமைப்படுத்தும் தருணம் இது.
I would like to invite our guest, Reverend Father A. Suresh, to honor our staff. Let us start the list with our correspondent, Reverend Father Joseph. Marina White. Miss Sudha. Miss Mary Christie. Indrani. Miss Henrita Sebastina. Miss Lily Roslyn. Vijay Lakshmi NG. Miss Cruz Pragasi. Miss Joyce. Miss Ruby Christie. Miss Ajanta Mary. Miss Samala. Miss Vijita. Miss Jacqueline Subania. Miss Ramani. Miss Anne Michelle Jain. Mr. Suresh Babu. Miss Deepa Jairani. Miss Gigi Benita. Miss Umeshwari. Mr. Deepan Chakravarti. Miss Noor Mary. Miss Bhuvaneshwari.
Rajalakshmi. Miss Vijayarani. Mr. Martin Lewis.
Ms. Josephine Viola Sharmi. Thank you, teachers. Thank you for
Who wants to get lost in melody dip music notes? Please put your hands together to welcome our nightingales to stage.
போச்சு நகரவே இல்ல, தின்ன சோறும் செரிக்கவே இல்ல, குழம்புறேன் நானே. வாசம் அடிக்கிற காத்து என் கூட நடக்கிறது, என் சேவ கூவுற சத்தம் உன் பேர கேட்கிறது. ஓயோ நெஞ்சு அலையுதமா, இப்போ அலையுதமா, என் மேல ஒளியுதமா, என் மேல ஒளியுதமா. நீ மனசு வச்சு புட்டா ரசிக்க முடியும் உன்னால, நீ சிந்துற கண்ணீரும் இங்க நிரந்தரம் இல்ல, இத புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டாலே இங்க நீ தாண்டா ஆல. எத்தனை சந்தோஷம் தினமும் கொட்டுது உன் மேல, நீ மனசு வச்சு புட்டா ரசிக்க முடியும் உன்னால, நீ சிந்துற கண்ணீரும் இங்க நிரந்தரம் இல்ல, இத புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டாலே இங்க நீ தாண்டா ஆல. கண்ணை கட்டிக்கிட்டு எல்லா இருட்டில நீ கூவாத கூவாதப்பா, வட்டம் போட்டுக்கிட்டு சின்ன உலகத்தில் நீ வாழாத வாழாதப்பா. என்னப்பா நான் கைய தட்ட உண்டாச்சு உலகம், நான் சொன்ன பக்கம் நிக்காம சொல்லணும், என் கூட சேர்ந்து
I ask boys and girls to kindly remain the stage. As the performance was the launch for the Teachers' Day celebration, and it was highly initiated by our correspondent Reverend Father Joseph, and they did really well. Once again, I request all of you to give a huge round of applause for a performance. Thank you, boys and girls. Really, it was a blissful performance. Thank you once again.